Can definitely tell it's getting darker in the morning. It's got all the lights on out here today. See less blue up there in the sky. Feels sticky out here. It's going to be near 90 again. Good morning, Ruby. There you are.
Morning, sweet pea.
Good morning. Well, I certainly can't have any complaints about the drive-in this morning. I got in the left lane and went past a lot of slow-moving vehicles out on 401. And then I'm having trouble merging over there in Garner this morning. And I came through downtown Raleigh and it hit not one traffic light. So if I were gonna, you know, plan out a morning commute, this morning would be the one I would want to stick with. Johnny was here at 7:16 and we really didn't leave all that early. I'm sure it was going on 6:40 when we left. So we made really good time today. I'm sure I'll be able to see that in Teslafy. I'm headed back home now. I don't think I'm going to make any stops on the way today. Should be a fairly routine day. I need to do some prep for robotics. That's going to be a common theme on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Thankfully, I have, you know, all the lesson plans from the other years. And hopefully things will be a little more quieter at the school this afternoon. A little more, we know where we're going to be and get set up and going. We can accomplish a lot today. That would be really good. We're still expecting Don's brother JB tomorrow. I think he's heading out today and going to do the trip in a couple of days. He has, you know, his little camper trailer on the back of his truck so he can pick a state park somewhere in Georgia or South Carolina and spend the night and then head on in, you know, tomorrow sometime. So maybe just a few things at the house to do before JB gets here. You know, vacuum like before anybody comes to the house. It's one of those things that just never ends. You know, when I'm out driving with Dawn, we have to compromise on the music we listen to, if we even listen to music. You know, adult easy listening stuff is probably good. And I got to thinking yesterday, you know, how about some Dr. Hook? And I've really been enjoying this. I guess if you're probably older than 40, this would bring back some memories, some songs you hadn't heard in a while. Don was enjoying it. I was really surprised at a couple of Dr. Hook and the Mechanics songs, the older stuff that he knew. I was really surprised at some of the older Dr. Hook stuff that I had no idea was Dr. Hook, because I guess, you know, they changed their sound in the 70s, kind of like Fleetwood Mac in the 60s and the 70s. They changed their sound. Some people in, some people out, that kind of thing. But it's been an interesting trip down memory lane. And yeah, if you're a little older, you might want to try plugging in Dr. Hook.
Hi, buddy. Oh, hi. Hello. sweetie. Hi, honey. Good boy.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You know what this means.
Yeah.
They have found me a nice Rubbermaid cart on the other end though, so that is definitely helping with moving all this stuff in and out.
Yeah. Well, I had a folding luggage carrier, one of those little hand trucks that fold up, you know, with the bungee cord straps and all that stuff on it, but she doesn't like to use that, so.
Well, I can't make one trip with that and the cart I can.
Right, I agree. No, the
I
cart's
do
much
have to
better.
push the cart back inside at the end of the day, or I send Johnny with it, so that's one extra trip into the building, but
Right.
it works.
Yeah. Well, it's something you just beats having a tote.
Right, well I was having boys follow me out and boys follow me back in and carrying all the stuff, but then that takes 5 to 10
Yeah.
minutes away from,
Yeah, no.
yeah, so
That's better if you just go grab it.
we're improving. So it runs into it. Oh, well that's because those table legs are thin. So when it runs into an object, it should back up. But the eyes on it need to see something. Need to see something kind of big.
The eyes are high up.
The eyes are high up on this one. That's true too. Yeah, we should move the eyes lower. We're all loaded back up and ready to head to the house. It was another fast-paced robotics meeting. I wish I could tell you guys that robotics went awesome today, but there were some kinks again. Tuesday for sure, right? We're gonna have all the kinks worked out and things are gonna go smooth and I'm not gonna be so stressed. Let's see. I had trouble with the cart on the elevator and I dropped let some of the school computers slide off the cart. Totally on me. They weren't damaged. Whew. We had a robot fall off the table and go into 5 or 6 pieces that weren't super obvious how to put back together, but I don't think the robot or the sensors are broke. Whew. I had trouble presenting today. So that totally threw me off because I couldn't start where I wanted to start. But I was able to finally present. And let's see. We went to use the ultrasonic sensor and the code that's on the school computers didn't have the block for the ultrasonic sensor imported into the software. So I had to scramble and do that on 5 computers really quick. I still think they learned something today though. But boy, I sure hope things get smoothed out on Tuesday. I think we have a permanent location. I think we left it nice and tidy so we won't get asked to leave that spot. And it's just a couple more kinks. I know we're gonna get them sorted out. I was kind of asleep when it was time to take Johnny to Taekwondo, so Don took him.
I got to drive the Tesla in the middle of the week.
But you know what? I gotta go get him now. And it's pitch dark out there. Well, version 10 is supposed to be rolling out the cars that have FSD and the advanced option on, and that should be Ruby. I don't see anything coming down yet. Alright, I made sure Ruby is on the garage Wi-Fi. And right at 100 miles today.